Yo, welcome back to the channel, my people. Thanks for coming. We're doing a vlog today, or this week. I do love a vlog. I'm a big fan of a vlog. We're vlogging the peak week for my team photo shoot. It's on Saturday, the 23rd. Today is Wednesday, the 20th. So we're doing like the next few days. I don't need to take you through the whole process of what we've done all week, guys. Essentially just tapering down to today, and then we start loading into the shoot. I've spoken about like my intentions and stepping away from bodybuilding, having a break, coming away from supplements, pulling down my body weight. And do you know what? Like, I feel great. I needed a goal, right? I started dieting. I was like, I need a goal. God damn it. I've always been either pushing up or dieting down for a show. So I was like, do you know what? I'll jump into my team shoot. I'll jump into the team shoot. It's gonna be the first time I've done one of my own team shoots with my guys and girls. So I'm buzzing for that. And do you know what? It's been so nice dieting for something that isn't like a show and just having a little bit less pressure. We pulled off 20 pounds. I started off around about 95 kilos. As of this morning, 86.5. So a prep low this morning, or a shoot prep low this morning, which I was buzzing about. Everyone knows when you're going into your carb load, it's good to get a diet low. So we're in a good spot. And this is like, I don't want to say like the fattest I've ever done a photo shoot, because I'm certainly like, I'm lean, but like every shoot that I've ever done, I've been like inside out, dug out, shredded, right? Because it's been like the day after a show. Whereas I didn't want to go to that place this time. Like, that's the whole reason I had like a break from bodybuilding. I didn't want the extremities of prep and what it takes away from your energy. So like, yeah, it's weird going into a shoot and being like, I'm lean. And do you know what, guys? Like, I fucking love how I look. And if I can maintain this, like, the goal was to diet for the shoot, create a physique that I love, and get to that point where I'm feeling good. I've got good energy, motivation, sleep's good. I'm still strong in the gym and I'm not struggling too much with the diet. And that's kind of where I am now. So after the shoot, if I can maintain this, I'll be buzzing. But we do have IB for 9 weeks after the shoot. So that's the next mini goal. And I think that's what you always need, guys. Like, you always need a goal to work towards. You know, I work with a lot of non-competitive clients, and it's like, what's the goal? When's the next holiday? Is there an event? Is there a wedding coming up? Like, we need to work towards a goal instead of just going through the motions. And for me, this is my first like mini goal away from bodybuilding, and I fucking loved it. But we'll take you through the week. We've got an exciting day today. We're doing a little bit of shooting, me and Jess, with a magazine who are coming to do an article on bodybuilding and whatnot. So we're gonna go do a bit of filming and photography. So we're gonna take you through it, guys, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. So we're at the barber's, and everyone knows the best bit when you're getting ready for your glow up is the haircut. All guys know, when you've not had a fade in a few weeks, I've actually left it. It's been like 2.5 weeks, getting pretty long, which is a record for me. I don't think I ever go, I mean, it's rare I go longer by like a week and a half, but like 2.5 weeks, unheard of. But you get to the point where you're like, I just want to build it up for dramatic effect. Anyway, we're at the barber's. Gym, shooting for Practice Magazine, which is a magazine on like sports, performance, stuff like that. So a woman who is like, she writes for The Guardian, The Telegraph, and lots of different, like, she's a big deal. So yeah, she's got some photography and doing like an article on like bodybuilding, coaching, female, how it's developed, the anatomy, and yeah, I don't understand it that much, to be honest, but the pictures look cool, so hopefully the article comes out all right. But that was good fun, and it's actually quite nice to do a little shoot like that, to be honest, a few days before like the team one. It was nice to have an opportunity to see where the physique is at, which is still pretty flat, to be honest, but we're only like, well, at that point it was only like 2 mils deep, so not going to be bursting full. But that's fatigued me somewhat, so I'm now going to have meal 3 and put together my team bags, which I'm very excited to do, because I'm a top coach and I've got all my squad little goodie bags, and I'm going to show you what we put in the goodie bags. I'm going to do them in the air fryer. Okay, so here we have the stuff. Here's the clobber. We've got the t-shirts in the pastel lilac. Yeah, pastel lilac. And I'm obviously biased, guys, but these t-shirts are absolutely phenomenal. So these are all done from my guy from the Running Dogs print shop, print and embroidery. These guys here. And I've been getting my clothes off these guys for ages. They used to just be called Print, but they've rebranded. But they're like the quality of the t-shirts, guys, like they're like not too thick, but like they're not the real thin ones. They're like really, they're nice, and they just sit really nicely. I've been using this guy for a good few years now. So we've got coach on the back for me, athlete for the guys and girls. So yeah, man, looking forward to seeing them all clobbered up. We've got the goodie bags going down, branded goodie bags. There you can see that, there you go. And we're gonna fill these with the clothing. We've also got these Wolfpack sticker bags, stickers, Velcro stickers, which I've also just put on my Wolfpack. And a few other little bits are gonna go in there as well. We've got branded cupcakes being made from someone local in Bury. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to picking them up. We've gone for the Lotus Biscoff, obviously. So we're gonna get them on Friday. And then we're gonna put a few other little bits in there as well, a few other little goodies. So yeah, nice little additional touch for the guys. Yo, yes gang, how we doing? Welcome to day 2, or in actual fact, Thursday. It's Thursday the 21st. It's Thursday the 21th. Shoot day Saturday, so that means we are 2 days away from the shoot. Not much filming today really, it's been a busy check-in day for me. Thursdays are hella busy. So we had a coffee shop shift this morning, got everyone set up, all the guys on peak prep for the shoot are all ready to rock, and either day 1 or day 2 of their carb loads, so everyone is very excited on the team for food. I have been very excited to continue to eat my breakdown of food, which I haven't actually broken down to you yet. So at some point I should probably break down what I'm actually eating in this goddamn carb load and talk to you a little bit about the actual carb load. So we'll do that now. So today we woke up with a 0.6 kilo increase on the visuals from yesterday prior to the carb load. I'll put some pictures up so you can see how we was looking before here. Okay, 0.6 kilo increase to this morning. Quite a lot fuller but drier. My physique gets better with the more carb. I mean, it's the same for pretty much everyone. But one thing that I have noticed, and we have noticed, me and Jess, throughout my previous peaks, is that if I try and play like diuresis and dry out too much, it just negatively impacts my physique and I just go flat and I go soft. Because of the kind of look we're bringing to this shoot, I'm not all the way peeled. Like I'm lean, but I'm not all the way inside out. As a result of that, if I like try and push diuresis, and what I mean by that is pulling away that subcutaneous fluid between the skin and the muscle, if I drive that process too aggressively, I'll just look shite. I just won't get a pump. Like, I need to be full. So we're not playing that card. We are having 2 relatively high days, consisting of yesterday and today. We have consumed total caloric intake of 543 grams of carbohydrates, 76 grams of fat, 188 grams of protein, a grand total of 3,612 calories. So we had 3,612 calories yesterday. Off the back of that, we had a 0.6 increase, which you can see the visual changes, and then decided to run the exact same setup today. So another exact same meals that have all gone down. I'll take you through the individual meals, because I know you're obviously going to want to see the individual meals, because everyone loves a full day of eating, right? So we had 5 meals. First meal was 175 grams of the good stuff, sourdough, 2 whole eggs, 2 bacon medallions, 40 grams of jam, and 60 grams of banana, and that meal was just phenomenal. The second meal was 70 grams of rice, jasmine rice, 130 grams of chicken, veggies, and then 1 blueberry muffin. The Tesco finest blueberry muffins, guys. If you don't know, get to know, because they're absolutely sensational. Here's Jess.
Hello.
We actually had that meal twice, the same meal twice, but with the other meal I had sticky toffee muffins instead of the blueberry, because diversity, variation, we don't discriminate over here. And then meal 4 was 600 grams of white potato, which was a fuckload of white potato considering I've been on like peasant calories, 150 grams of minced beef and veg, and then the final meal, big old bowl of oats. I say big, 120 grams of oats, 50 grams of dates, which are fucking calorific. Dates are like the most calorific thing I've ever eaten, but they're worth it. So really miss dates. Like this is a great combo, guys. Oats, dates, dark chocolate, honey, and whey. It's just a fantastic combination. But yeah, that was the scram. That went down yesterday. We repeated the same today, and now we're off to the gym. We're about to go get our pump session in with Jess. She's got a tummy full of food as well. How are you feeling with your food? Are you feeling good? Are you back to life again? Are you happy? Give me a smile.
I am feeling a little bit bloated.
She's ill, unfortunately, which is really shit timing.
Yeah.
I got ill last week and I had it for 2 days, and then my immune system was like kapow and just fighted it off. But Jess has been ill for about a month.
Although I don't complain about it. Kieran complains about it being ill all the time.
I didn't complain.
You did a few times.
I made a conscious effort to not complain because you're always like, oh, I'm tired of hearing about it. So this time I actually didn't complain at all. She's talking out of her ass, mate, I'm telling you. Anyway, drive, woman. God, it's fucking hot, innit? It's so hot today. It is hot. I'm talking, why have I even got this hoodie on? It's hot, man. Anyway, we go to the gym to do a pump session. I'm full of carbs, full of energy, full of life. Not the craziest high, not the highest carb load I've ever had, but I am small now. But honestly, guys, when you've been on 1900 calories, 3,600, it's beautiful.
Yo, yes guys, good morning. How are we? Welcome back. It's Friday, one day out from the shoot, and we're multitasking a little bit. So I'm sorry, I don't want you to feel like you're lack of priority, because you're not guys, okay? But we're just kind of in a little bit of a rush this morning. Set up the guys so everyone for the shoot is ready to rock. We've got 7 guys and girls all ready, all peaked, all know what they're doing, all looking absolutely fantastic. And then I do what I always do, and that's get everyone ready, get Jess ready, and I'm like, myself. So now I've just sat and sorted out my own game plan. So I'm gonna quickly run you through what I do when peaking. And this is like never generic, guys. The thing with peaking, right, is peaking. Really could nail the Chinese. The thing with peaking is that it's always going to be different, and people ask me like, oh, how do you approach it with like carb loading? How do you approach it with fluid, sodium, diuretics, etc.? The thing with this is that everyone's body's different. So it's about having a coach's eye and the ability to be able to manipulate those variables based around what you're seeing in front of you. That's the most important thing. Not having this secret formula to how everyone should be peaked, but more looking at a physique at a certain point and going, right, 48 hours away from being, you know, shooting or on stage, okay, now we need to taper this up, now we need to pull this back, and being able to assess the response. That's the coaching, and that's what comes with experience, to be honest with you. There's not really a formula. So I've had 2 days loading. Now I'll put the physique shots up from this morning, right? Big difference in fullness. As you can see from some of the B-roll yesterday, got a crazy good pump yesterday. It's like the fullness is there. I've just uptaken a little bit of fluid. So what I mean by that is I can see there's a little bit of subcutaneous fluid come down with the food, with the carbs. And that's kind of what we want. If you feel just to the point of being full and then start to taper back, get the waist in, dry out, you're in chance of flattening off. With me, because I rinse through food so quickly, if I push that process too hard and really try and dry out and push diureses, I end up just flattening off, my physique goes to shit. And because I'm not crazy sharp, like if you're inside out peeled, you can afford to come in maybe 10% flat and sacrifice that for condition because you're peeled, right? But if you're like not all the way in and you come in flat, like you ain't got much going for you. So I need to make sure I'm full. I have pushed the fullness. I've had 2 high days, the 3.6K that I spoke you through yesterday. My weight prior to loading was 86.9 and my weight this morning was 89.5. So we're around about 1.5, 1.6 kilos up, which is perfect. Like that's good. Like we don't need any more than that. And as I said, I can feel a little bit of fluid coming down. So the plan today is to pull back on the food volume ever so slightly. So what we're going to be doing is 8 litres of water nice and high. I'm pulling my salt down. So yesterday I had 10 grams of salt total. Today that's coming down to 5. What happens when you reduce your sodium? As sodium leaves the body, fluid naturally will follow, as long as we keep that fluid nice and high. If we push that too much and dehydrate ourselves, what a lot of people do is they pull their sodium and their fluid. The body will start to produce aldosterone. Aldosterone will encourage the body to hold on to additional fluid. They soften off, they look rubbish. 10,000 steps, nice and baseline. We've got 3 meals going in of 100 grams of carbs. And then the last 2 meals, we've just got mince, veg and almond butter. So pulling the carbs out of those meals, I will like dry off really quickly. If I literally just have a couple of carbless meals, keep my water nice and high, salt moderate, my body just dries out. We don't need any peak max, we don't need any natural diuretic or anything like that. If I do that, I'm just gonna soften off too much. And that is the game plan, guys. It's really that simple. I know my body right now, I know what works for me. And most importantly, everyone's boxed off, athletes are checked in, all my jobs are ticked, goodie bags are made, pump session done, I've got a clear head. I always like to have a clear head for Fridays because I'm going to pick up my little love and spend the day with her. So I am very much looking forward to that. So I will catch you later on probably. We've got tan going on later, so I'll probably see you at the tan. See you in a bit.
Yo, how we doing? So it's bloody hot today. Bloody hot. Bloody hot. Just gone to pick up the cupcakes, and I've gotta be honest, mate. These look phenomenal. Phenomenal. Look at that. Got the KC logo. I'll let you know how they taste, because obviously it's all about the taste, right? Yeah, we're here, and I've actually got a bit of time. I'm actually early. It feels weird being early. I've got like 15 minutes. I don't know what to do myself. All jobs are done. Like everyone's checked in. Everyone knows what they're doing. Goodie bags are made, shaved. House is clean. It feels weird to be done. I think it's relax. Is that the word? I might actually relax tonight. Actually, just put my feet up. Anyway, I'm talking shit. So let's go. Let's do a before and after, shall we? You ready? And there we have it. One of the darkest spray tans I've ever had. And I've had a lot of spray tans in my time, my friends. Bodybuilding tans as well. When the goal is to be as dark as possible. She says, have you ever used Saint Tropez before? I looked a bit confused. And then I saw the bottle and I was like, oh, Saint Tropez. So you learn something every day. The mitt one that you put on via mitt, it's Saint Tropez, not Saint Tropez. And I know you all got that wrong as well. It wasn't just me. Have I shown you the cupcakes yet? I literally can't remember if I've shown you the cupcakes yet, but we've gone to got the cupcakes. Great English literature there, guys. We've gone to got the cupcakes, and they look absolutely fantastic. And do you know what? Actually, I should probably be really quick with my food shop and get in and get out, because the woman was like, don't leave them in the car for too long because they will literally melt. So yeah, I should probably stop sitting here chatting shit to you guys.
Yo, morning, good morning. Show day, shoot day morning, new flex, shoot day morning. That's one I've not said in the vlog for myself before in a very long time. All things gone well. I will keep this short and sweet because there's lots to do, but the whole peaking process was very successful. As usual, I've had one day of not hammering loads of food and I've woken up at a diet low, which is just, I should know by now how much I rinse through food, but I think what happened yesterday is I had a very high expenditure day with Evs. It's always high expenditure. If anyone has a two and a half year old, if you know, you know. Lots of expenditure, lots of parks and slides. So I think I've just rinsed, and it's been extremely hot. On the day of filming this, it's Saturday the 23rd, it's like heat wave. So my body's just rinsed through fluid. I actually had 10.5 litres of fluid yesterday, of water, to try and stay hydrated, and still don't feel as though I truly stay hydrated. So yeah, we're drinking up this morning. I was up at just gone 5, so I'm on my sort of second litre, getting plenty of water in. Eating a fairly substantial sized meal there, rice, dates, honey, banana, chicken. Smashing, that's gone in, but really happy with the visuals. I'll pop up the video so you can see how things are looking. But yeah, really happy with how I'm looking, to be honest with you. Just on the tiny little bit of the flat side, but condition is, yeah, I'm really happy, like feeling very dry this morning. But we've still got a few hours, so we're gonna eat up. We'll probably deploy a couple of muffins prior to the pump, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, because the next vlog, the next footage in the gym will be of the shoot day vlog. So join us in that one, which is next after this one. And if you enjoyed this one, give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and all that jazz. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.